Hey guys, Martin here for Mattress Clarity. If you're trying to decide between WinkBed and Helix, you've come to the right video. Today we're going to compare both those mattresses. We're going to take a look at their similarities, their differences, and help you choose one over the other. Let's get started. First off, you want to see a list of our top picks for mattresses, head over to mattressclarity.com. There you're going to find some other reviews on mattresses, bedding, pillows, and some great discounts on mattresses like these two. You'll also find some great coupons in the YouTube description below. So let's start off by talking about the similarities between these two mattresses. And I do want to note I'm talking about the WinkBed Luxury Firm Mattress and the Helix Midnight Mattress. But that being said, they're very similar in terms of construction, supportive coils on the bottom, and on top, some plusher layers. They are both more breathable mattresses. Speaking of firmness, they are quite close as well, and both companies have great customer service terms. So now let's talk about the differences between these two mattresses. Now first off, speaking of firmness options, with the WinkBed you have 4 firmness options. With Helix you have 6 firmness options with also feel options in there as well. Now speaking of feel with these two mattresses, they are quite different. With the WinkBed mattress, more of that kind of classic innerspring feel with a pillow top right on top of the mattress. With the Helix Midnight, more of that kind of hybrid feel with on top a little bit of that slow moving memory foam feel. Now looking at the construction as well, with the Helix mattress you don't have zoning in the construction. The WinkBed mattress is a zoned mattress. And last but not least, speaking of price, the Helix at full price is going to cost less than the WinkBed. So now let's talk about the construction of both these mattresses, starting off on top and then working our way down. First off, looking at the covers of both mattresses, with the WinkBed, it's going to be a tensile cover, very thin and breathable as well. Also on the Helix, a thin and breathable cover. Moving down to the comfort layers of both these mattresses, on the WinkBed mattress, tufted and quilted into the cover is going to be some comfort foam, also infused with some gel for cooling. Kind of creates a Euro pillow top right on top of the mattress. Moving over to the Helix Midnight mattress, right on top, a layer of Memory Plus foam, kind of has that slow-moving memory foam feel. Below that, some more responsive transition foam. Moving down to the comfort layers of both mattresses, with the WinkBed mattress, zoned pocketed coils, firmer towards the center of the mattress, a good match for all 3 sleeping positions. Moving over to the Helix mattress, also individually wrapped coils. So what does all that mean? Well, again, you have firmness options with both mattresses. With the WinkBed, 4 firmness options. With the Helix, 6 different models, different firmnesses, and different feels as well. Looking at cooling with both mattresses and breathability, probably going to be a tie between these two mattresses. With the coils, a lot of room for airflow, some gel infusions for cooling, so shouldn't be trapping heat with either mattress. And last but not least, looking at durability, I would give the advantage to the WinkBed mattress. It's a more substantial mattress overall with some higher end materials, should last longer than the Helix. So now let's talk about firmness and feel. In terms of firmness, I thought both mattresses were close to a 7 out of 10, a little bit firmer than average. Now, speaking of feel, they are quite different with these two mattresses. With the WinkBed, more of that traditional innerspring feel with a plush pillow top right on top of the mattress. With the Helix Midnight, right on top, more of that slow-moving memory foam feel, but you still get some bounce from the coils. So now let's talk about how I feel in different sleeping positions on both these mattresses. Starting off on the WinkBed. Back sleeping on this mattress, a very good match for me, especially the Luxury Firm model, a great balance of comfort and support, hip sink in the right amount, extra lumbar support from the zoning, and good overall support from the coils. Moving to my side, not bad pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips. You have this plush layers right on top, but if you want more pressure relief, look at the softer model of the WinkBed. Moving to my stomach, also not a bad match for me. My hips aren't bowing in too much. I'm getting good overall support, a good match for stomach sleeping. Moving over to the Helix Midnight mattress on my back, also a good match for me. Some extra contouring from the memory foam right on top, good lumbar support, and good overall support. Moving to my side, also not a bad match for side sleeping, some good pressure relief on my shoulders and my hips. However, moving to my stomach on the Helix Midnight, not quite enough support under my hips, I'm bowing in a little bit, and I'm getting out of alignment. So here at Mattress Clarity, we like to mix subjective opinion with objective tests, and one of those tests is the pressure map. So I lie down on my back, side, and stomach. You see anywhere from blue for no pressure, all the way up to red for high pressure. Now let's pull up the side sleeping results for both these mattresses. On the left, the WinkBed, and on the right, the Helix Midnight Mattress. Now pay close attention to my shoulders and my hips. If you sleep with a partner, there's two things you do want to think about. That's motion transfer and edge support. Now, motion transfer means if you're lying down on one side of the mattress and your partner moves around on the other side, are you going to feel that motion or not? Now, edge support means if you're sitting or lying down to the edge of a mattress, do you feel secure more going to roll off and onto the floor? So first off, speaking of motion transfer, I would give the advantage to the Helix Midnight Mattress. That's because right on top you have slow-moving memory foam, really absorbing a lot of that motion. Now, speaking of edge support though, I would give the advantage to the WinkBed mattress. I feel more secure sitting and lying down to the edge of this mattress. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Which one of these mattresses should you get? In terms of who should get the WinkBed mattress, I think a better option for those who want something a bit more luxurious. Kind of has that classic hotel mattress experience, so if you like that, take a look at the WinkBed. Off of that, if you're a fan of that more traditional innerspring mattress feel, you definitely get that with the WinkBed mattress. You have supportive coils with some good bounce and a plush pillow top right on top of the mattress. And last but not least, I think if you want more of a supportive mattress overall, take a look at the WinkBed mattress. Taller coils, more supportive coils, also some zoning for extra lumbar support. You need even more support, take a look at the Firm or the Plus model. In terms of who should get the Helix mattress, I think a better option for those who want to spend less money. It does cost less than the WinkBed. It's also a better option if you want more of that slow-moving memory foam feel right on top. You get more of that with the Helix Midnight mattress. And last but not least, the Helix Midnight's probably the better option for side sleepers with memory foam right on top, some great pressure relief on your shoulders and your hips. So these are both online mattresses. They might come to your house in a cardboard box. So how do you unbox them? Let's take a look specifically at the Helix Midnight. First off, ask a friend for help. These boxes can be quite heavy. You don't want to hurt or strain yourself. So bring that box inside and into your bedroom. Open up the top of the box and take out your rolled up mattress. Place this on your frame or foundation and slowly, carefully cut through the layers of plastic. You don't want to damage your brand new mattress. Then give it about 24 to 48 hours to completely off gas and expand, and you're good to go. At this point, you should know which mattress is right for you. But if you're still a little bit confused or want a personal recommendation, just leave a comment below. Well, that's about it. If you're just getting started looking for a mattress for bedding, head over to mattressclarity.com. We also do a lot of videos just like this. Hit the like button and subscribe.